I made this book from scratch. Hi, and welcome to the first of 3 parts of how I made the Lapbook for Book 2, A River Trembles. Hi, my name is Leanne Shaw. I am an artist and a writer, and today we're going behind the scenes of the Mordregai Chronicles and how I made the Lapbook for Book 2, A River Trembles. I have printed out the diary. First, using Scrivener, I set up the page size to be, I'll put those numbers here because I don't remember what they are, but this size, it was 1931. So this size, and then exported it to something called Create Booklet 2. It wouldn't print it correctly for me. I ended up with something like this, which is not going to fit in the required space, not even closely. So, following the instructions of another excellent YouTuber here, I cut the page to size that it needed to be and fed it through my printer, who told me that it wouldn't do duplex printing on this size paper, and it printed it like that. And don't worry about the title page, it's all going to get covered up when I do the decorating. So I'm like, this is not good. Fortunately, Create Booklet 2 has something called a mini booklet where you can print it out on 2 pages, double-sided. So that's what I did. I have a misprint. It ran off the top of the page here and onto this one. So I found the place for that one. That's all fine in the stack of things. But I think it's this one. Anyway, and this one got loose, so I don't know where it goes. I'm hoping when I cut things down and fold them, we'll know. So I'm going to set these 2 pages aside because I think I've already got this page and I brought a duplicate down by accident, as you do. And so the very first page, very helpfully, has the guides on it. So what I'm going to do is measure that before I cut it. And then it's cuts ahoy. And hopefully if I stack them the right way up, upside down, they will all come together perfectly. Hopefully. Scrivener was a bit of a headache with all the page settings and so on and so forth, and I tweaked it to get as minimum of a margin as possible. You can see it better on this one. And it still looks too big to me, but we'll see how it goes. And then when it folds, where did it go? Where did my little sample print go? Fold, it's going to be, so this is the size of the signature. It's a little bit small for this. I want to have another look through my book stack to see if I can find something smaller, or we'll just make this work. So we'll either use this, it has like a little thing on the front here I kind of liked, and just live with the fact that it's going to be deeply embedded in this book. Which I might have to cut out, or find something smaller, which I might have, who knows. So that is the plan. Okay, well that worked out. Looks like I'd have to tear the spine off this anyway to get it to fit, and I haven't started decorating yet. The smaller size does mean I do have a little less space to decorate, but I'll just pick small things to use. Smaller than the last journal, I guess. So here's what I'm thinking. This is going to go and sit under a heavy book so I can compress this as much as humanly possible before I sew them together. And bonus, there's like little marks in here about where they should approximately be, and I should probably check that I folded them all straight. It was 2 cuts. This one and a half, and then there were occasional empty pages, so this will come into use in the Lapbook, so it will not go to waste. This probably will, unless I need it for something else. So there we go. This is ready to be flattened, and then tomorrow I will sew it. Ooh, that's exciting. I used, I think it's Sea Lemon Bindery. Her channel has how to case bind a book and sew the signatures together. But I watched a few. Nick the Booksmith has some bookmaking. This used to be a Latin book in Latin, and it was $8 from the antique store. It is, you can't see it anymore, very badly bookwormed. I made the point of killing the bookworms by freezing everything. And so I went on holidays, vacation, and I took this and a bow bag with me. I am bringing this with me to decorate. So this needs to go into something to keep it protected. I am taking my bow bag with me. Let me just open her up. Off-screen zipping. I bought something from Notebook Therapy, and I was wondering if that would fit with some wiggle room, and it does. So let's just put her right in there. I'm not putting the covers on until I've decorated it because I do want to make sure I have enough spine space to hold everything in without making the book expand too crazily. So, right, so she's in there, nice and safe. Awesome. So this is the older version of the bow bag. They have a newer, larger version. But so this first, as I'm going on a trip, I do want to decorate. So this first page is entirely for the trip, just this page and no others, which is a shocker. I'll add some sticker sheets to the back of this probably, and other little bits and pieces. I have my 2 last remaining zinc papers. I'm going to order some more. I will load up with pens here. I will throw some things behind here. But mainly today, we're going to fill this up. Move this out of the way. I'm going to fill this up from this page forward. As you can see, I've already got a couple of things that I've brought from the top of the house. This came off a brochure. I have a piece of lace and some crowns. I loved this quote. I'm going to just leave it there. Zoom in on that quote. I have a box of Denison gum labels of different varieties, not just the ones that are on the front. So I'll be putting those to use, especially these nice dark ones. Oh, I can't pick them up. On this side, obviously. So we have those. And then for the rest of it, we're going to go through the box. So I'm going to have to rearrange yet again. Put you here. And open it. Just more. All right, so that was my top. Here is the inside. I don't think you can see quite all of it, but let me do a pass. Don't knock anything, Leanne. Yeah. So I have papers, tiny pieces of papers, ribbon and lace, and so on. So I actually want to set this off to the side. Editing me coming in here, I had over an hour's worth of footage that I tried to speed up and then tried to export with iMovie, and it wouldn't let me do it. So I'm skipping all that and just doing the recap. If you want to see me curate the supplies from my ephemera box into the small bow bag that I used for traveling and decorating at the same time, just let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to put a real-time rambly chatty video together for you, unedited if even. So please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, let's see what I ended up putting in the bow bag. Okay, let's recap. We have PET tape here. I have more up in the house because I took it up in the house to use in my journal. So I am going to see if I can think all my thoughts through. I'm going to see if I can add a few more here. I can tuck some shorter pieces in here. Ideally, tiny offcuts will go into here, but I've put tape in there instead. These are all the frames. This we don't need, unless I need to use it for the travel purposes. Let me take that out. Also didn't use this. You take that out. So we work with frames. These are stickers of various kinds and sizes. And here we have our off-cut papers, smaller pieces, smaller yet, teeny tiny, and I'm going to put this in here. Just going to fold it off and tuck it in there. And then this is where I'm going to put stickers for the travel side of my trip. I know I'm going to be going someplace Mexican, so that stays in there. And then I have these zinc papers, which may just come out and be separate. And I'm carrying washi separately. What if? Leave that big one there. It's nice and white. What if you put these up here? Because I will have washi in my traveler's journal. Like so. And these, I don't know. I could put these in now. Yeah, voila. Oh, they're sticking out. That's not a voila. That's no bueno. Get it back in there. And there you have it. This will go in with these, plus the book block itself in its little container that I'm using the Hinoki bag for. And that, as they say, let's write that up, will be that. It's probably good I chose a smaller size because it wouldn't have fit in here otherwise. I didn't do a whole lot of accounting for margins and thickness of things. I got everything to fit, but really only just. So it's decorated in the style that I used in Ida Thea's first journal. Only this time there's no hidden journaling. And then when I came back, I added an end paper here because I was missing one. This was the original last page. It's a little thicker as a result. And then I had to make a new spine because this book was a little smaller, but not too much. And so I've covered that with adhesive book cloth as well, or whatever you call this, book tape. And yes, so that's the story of this book. I love this cover so much. I didn't want to cover up any of it, but I did have to do a bit here and here. Yes, and there's a ribbon. The best ribbon for this choice? No, but it is themed colored, so there we go. I do a full, very quick flip through of this in character on my Substack. Let me know if you have any questions, and please share your comments about how you found this particular prop creation in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and as always, you may like, subscribe, all that good stuff here at YouTube, but don't forget, over on Substack, I have the Modrogai Chronicles, the written text of what you've been seeing being created here, and so please come over and join me there at projectstarfish.substack.com, and have a wonderful dragony day.